Want to apply for a global scholarship program in South Korea and get your degree here, but have no idea where to start and what to do? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Hello everyone, I'm Esot. I study and live in South Korea. In this video, I want to share my experience of applying to a fully funded scholarship known as Global Scholarship Program in South Korea on my own. And this video may be interesting and beneficial for those people who also want to study and get their degrees in South Korea through these kind of scholarship programs. In this video, I will solely concentrate on Global Scholarship Program, to which I applied on my own and I have experience of. I first came to South Korea in 2019 thanks to summer research program. I stayed here for a month and a half and did my research and went back to my home country. While I was here in South Korea, I was captivated by its people, by its language, by its culture, and decided that it would be a great idea to get a higher degree of my education, meaning that master's degree in South Korea. When I went back to my country, I started searching for scholarship programs in South Korea, which would allow me to pay my tuition fee in this country. And then I came across to the program called GKS, formerly known as KGSB. When I went back to my country, I started to take Korean classes at Sejong, and at the same time, I began preparing my TOEFL test preparation. I would say, it was not easy, and it was difficult to balance both topic and TOEFL test preparation because at times I still remember that how it was challenging and hilarious when I mixed up vocabularies of English language and Korean. So that was hella kind of experience for me. By 2021, I secured to take um, certificate of TOEFL with 100 scores and a second level of topic within my country. And using those two certificates, I applied for GKS program and became a successful finalist. So how you can also apply to this scholarship? You have two options. The first option is embassy track. The second option is university track. I'll start digging deep with the first track and move on to the second track, university track. In embassy track, you can choose up to three different universities and prepare three sets of your copied documents along with one original, and you have to submit your documents to the embassy of South Korea within your country. And the embassy track, embassy staff will review your application, and if successful, they will make a call to you to have an interview with you. And let's say you ace the interview. In this case, embassy will mail your application to the organization called NIIED within the South Korea. NIIED is South Korea's governmental organization which will manage scholarship programs. And let's say organization of NIAD decided to finance your education within South Korea. The next stage is third stage. In this stage, the three different universities that you showed in your initial application, either at least one of them have to choose you. They have to admit you so that you will secure the scholarship. If you have passed all the previous two stages and none of those three universities choose you, in this case, you have to apply the next year. And in university track, you can choose only one university, and I choose this option. I choose this track using which I apply to my university. In university track, you can choose only one university, and you have to prepare only one original set of your documents. But here you will not submit your application to the embassy, but you have to send your application directly to the university within South Korea which you have chosen to get your higher education. And once your documents are reviewed, and if successful, they will make a call and organize an interview. Sometimes they will not organize an interview if your application is strong enough. And if by any chance they organize an interview, it's not going to be difficult. Questions are going to be from your application, and you have to be honest and answer all the questions that they have asked you during the interview. And they may use either Kakao Talk or Skype to take an interview from you online. Let's suppose you pass the interview successfully, and the next stage is your university will send your documents to the review of NIIED. And NIIED will have to say the final saying, the final decision that whether they are going to finance your education within South Korea and allow you 1.3 million won of allowance monthly. If not, you can still, if they decided not to finance your education here, you can still apply to next year. And if they are going to decide that you are a strong candidate and they decided to finance your education, then my congratulations. So remember, you have two options. The first option is embassy track. The second option is university track. In the embassy track, you can choose up to 3 different universities. You will apply your necessary documents to the embassy, take embassy of Korea within your country, take the interview, and wait for the final answer of NIIED. In the university track, you will mail your documents to the university within South Korea, take the interview, and wait for the final decision of NIIED. And the final list of successful candidates will be shown on official side of GKS, which I will tag or I will share in the down here or somewhere here. Now let's talk about the necessary documents that you have to submit, and they are approximately 10 to 15 necessary documents. And in this video, I'm talking about the documents that people want to apply to master's degree. So bear with me. I'm going to use my paper to which I have taken notes. So we have 14 documents, starting with the first one is application form, the second one is personal statement, third one is study plan, what you are going to study and where and how, and fourth one is one letter of recommendation. The fifth one is GKS applicant agreement, that you have to agree that it's okay, that you agree that they are going to use your personal information. And six is personal medical assessment, that you have to assess your medical condition, that you are healthy, that you don't have any ailments or anything. Seventh is consent to collect and use personal information. That's also have to something like personal information stuff. It is proof of your citizenship and family relationship document for the applicant and parents, saying that you have to show your passport of you and your birth certificate and the passport of your parents, both mom and dad. And bachelor's graduation certificate, because I'm concentrating on those people who want to apply for master's degree. If the students who want to apply for bachelor's degree instead of bachelor's graduation certificate, you guys have to submit your high school diploma or attestat, how you guys call it. In my country, we refer to the high school diploma as attestats. And then the next one is bachelor's degree transcript. The next one is optional. The next one is optional. It's TOPIK or TOEFL certificate. But there is a tendency that if you submit TOEFL or TOPIK certificates, that you are going to get additional scores during the review. But how that review is going to happen, that's still secret. No one knows actually. But TOPIK and TOEFL will give you additional 10 to 20% of what you have initially acquired from the motivation letters and from your general documents. But I would highly recommend you, I would highly approve if you secure getting either TOPIK or TOEFL certificate. Next one is awards. That's easy to understand. 13th is copy of your own passport, and then passport size photo with a white background. It used to be white background if they didn't change yet. Let's say. In the application form, you need to write down your family name, your birth date as it is shown in your passport. And in personal statement and study plan, I think I will give a general advice that you have to concentrate on your experience, what kind of experience you had, and what's your motivation behind your goal and how you're going to study and what have changed you. I think I'm going to prepare a separate video talking about how to write your personal statement, motivation letter, and study plan. And the next one is letter of recommendation. The thing is, letter of recommendation should come either from someone who knows you well or from the headmaster of your school or professor. And the thing is, you cannot know the content of the recommendation letter. Your teacher who is going to give you a recommendation letter, he must write the recommendation letter down and sign it and place it within the like post box. How to call it? I have no idea. Within the post box, and then stamp it, sign it, and give it back to you. And there is no way that you have the right to open it. Even if you're too curious what's written there, do not open. Please do not open. Just include them within your application and mail them to the embassy or to the university. It's up to you which track you have chosen. So do not open. Remember that your bachelor's degree, diploma, and your transcript must be translated either to English or Korean and then apostilled. Without apostillization, they will not accept your documents. So bear this in mind. And what's most important is your overall GPA should be within the 80% of the GPA, within the 80% of the highly GPA possible, saying that if your overall score is below 80%, they will not just read or open your application, they would just ignore it. So those people who are still studying at their sophomore year, third or final year, please concentrate on your GPS. This is not US. They still do care for grades here in Korea. Also, if you have TOPIK or TOEFL certificates, I highly recommend you to include them within your application. And maybe I would make a separate video about how I did prepared my TOEFL exam and TOPIK. Yeah, I have to make that. After months of worrying and waiting for the final result, it's going to be available for embassy tracks at the end of May, and it's going to be available, if my mind is not making mistake, for embassy track in early June. And if your name is included within that list you can obtain using the official site of GKS program, which I will show somewhere here. If your name is included there, my congratulations. I have felt that feeling that finally you have secured, you have gotten you have achieved your goal, you become student within South Korea, and you are going to enjoy your studies here. And yeah, my congratulations. Yeah, it's not easy to wait because I understand that. I get that because I passed through that too. And next one is after after you had um, celebrated it cheerfully with your friends, with the family members, your university will ask you to send them a comprehensive medical examination. You have to go to the like, hospital and show the form that they are going to send you. Your university will send you a form, a medical form, and you will fill out that form and send back to the university of your choice. And after that, you will get an invitation letter from the NIIED and from, I think it's from the NIIED, or it may be from the university where you are going to study. And once you get those necessary documents, using those documents, you will apply for visa. You will apply for visa at the Embassy of Korea within your country. Most of the time, students who got selected for GKS programs, they don't have to wait like in a long line of people. They are kind of preferred candidates, let's say. Maybe it's not fair, but it is what it is. and typically your visa will be ready in 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you will write a email back and forth with the university that you got your invitation letter, you got your visa approved, and what's only left is by the university side that they are going to send you, they are going to book you airplane ticket based on the dates of the visa which you got approved from the Korean embassy. And that's it for now. And after getting your visas approved and getting your airplane tickets, all you have to do is come to Korea and start your Korean education journey. And first, you will study Korean language if you don't know Korean language. And the thing is, after studying Korean language for entire year, you have to successfully take an exam called TOPIK. You should at least obtain third level of TOPIK. If you fail, you can still extend your scholarship program, but in this case, I think 50% of your monthly allowance would be cut. If the policies didn't change, it must be this way, but I wouldn't recommend you to go this far. Once you are here, just study hard. Korean it's okay. It's manageable. I wouldn't say it's easy, and I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's worth it. I know people who managed to get 6th level within starting from the beginner. As a beginner, they managed to get to 6th level, the highest level of TOPIK. So yeah, it's manageable. People are doing it. If other people are doing it, you can do it. So that's it for now. And thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful to you, helpful. If I didn't cover some of the important moments, or you didn't get quite the idea of what I have covered, you can still ask me questions, DM me, or leave your questions down below, and I'll try to address them one by one. And yeah, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.